Right, today I'm going to show you how to install a stereo player for the Toyota Matrix, and this works for all Matrix model 2003 to 2008. So first I'm going to remove this factory CD player, and then I'm going to install a new one. First, you got to peel off this silver cover, so just use your finger and then just try to pry it off. It's very easy to come out, just like that. Right. Underneath here there are a couple of wires down here. You just remove this couple of wires and then flip this entire cover up, because there are two more wires here that's got the airbag plugs on it, and you can remove it. It should be fine, but it'll be easier just to leave it there and then just put the whole thing on the top. This one is a 2004 Matrix, so I believe the 2005 to 2008 the stereo may be a little bit different. So on the back here, this connector, all you got to do is to press on the latch. The latch is all the way back here, like where the tip of my finger is. Press on this and pull it out like that. And also there's this cable, which is a little bit tricky to remove. You take a look at the connector. There are two latches, one here, one on the other side. So you have to use your fingernail, I guess. Pull it out. Okay, pull it out, and both of them at the same time. Let me show you when I pull it out. There's a little notch here that keep the cable in place. So you have to pull both out at the same time, and then you can pull out the cable. Now those two cables are out. There are a few more cables on top, but you don't have to move it. Just flip this over and put it on the dashboard like that. And now you have room to remove the stereo. Now it's time to remove the stereo, and there are only 4 bolts. One here, one there, one here, and one in there. So you can see it's quite dark, but there's another bolt in there. Now that my stereo is out, let me show you the back of the unit. The connector doesn't look anything like a Toyota connector. And this is the connector from the car that plugs in the stereo. As you can see, it does not look like a Toyota connector. Also, the antenna connector is not compatible with the regular stereo connector. Let me show you my new stereo. This one I'm gonna put it in this car, and the antenna connector is a lot bigger, and this connector in the Matrix is too small, and it does not fit in the new stereo. So let me show you what happened when I plug it in. So here I try to plug it in, but you can see here it's just the antenna connector is too small to fit in the new stereo. And I believe most 99% of stereo have this bigger antenna connector. So you're gonna need another adapter to make this bigger to install in your new stereo. So I went ahead and bought this harness kit. It composed of the cable and the antenna adapter. And let me show you what I got here. So this cable we plug right in the cable from the car, and then it's got another antenna connector, and then you plug this into the car's antenna, and then this end go to the stereo. So here's what it looks like. So it plugs on this end here, and then this end you can plug into the new stereo. The other cable, I'm just gonna plug this into that, and then it's got exposed wire, right? And this exposed wire is gonna be connected to the new stereo's wire, and I'm just gonna use a wing nut and connect them all together. Very easy and fast install. Without this connector, without this cable, I will have to cut this connector in order to install in the new stereo, because this connector here does not fit in the new stereo connector, and it would apply to almost 100% of aftermarket stereo. They will not fit in your car, so mostly you are gonna have to buy a cable, and then from this you connect to the stereo. As you can see here, this connector that I'm trying to install in the Toyota Matrix, this is the general motor. A little bit strange, but this only applies to Toyota Matrix model 2003 and 2004. Model 2005 Matrix is a little bit different, so only applies to 2003 and 2004 Toyota Matrix. And that's because I think first they make the Pontiac Vibe. See here on this list, Pontiac Vibe from 2002 to 2008, and down here you see Toyota Matrix 02 to 04. So you're gonna have to buy a GM adapter instead of the Toyota adapter. I made a mistake and I bought this adapter, and you can see they don't look the same at all, look totally different. And this doesn't have the adapter for the antenna cable. So this one works for the Corolla the same year, Corolla 2003 to 2008, but does not fit the Toyota Matrix. And by the way, I bought these from Walmart. They sell for $10. Now you can buy this online, but make sure when you buy the cable, you also have to buy the adapter for the antenna, if you want to use a radio, that is. Otherwise, it is not gonna fit. Alright, I'm done with the wiring. I'll show you what I got here. These two black cables are from my stereo. These are the third-party cable. So basically, we got 4 pairs of speaker wire. We got solid and stripe, purple, gray, white, and green. And then we got on this cable you have black, red, blue, pink, and yellow. Black is ground, red is 12-volt power, blue is power antenna, which I don't use, so I use shrink tube and just seal it back. And this one is pink, which is a parking sensor. I don't have that, so I seal it too. Yellow is a memory. It's a 12-volt memory. Okay, and that's pretty much it. On the aftermarket wire, there are more extra wires that I don't use. Stripe black, I don't know what that is. Blue, and even orange. So these are not used. So I just use shrink tube, and just seal it. Alright, so now it's time to plug it in my car. So this end, this two connector go to my stereo. This one here go to the car's cable. This is unused. And then I just connect them together with a wing nut. That's it. It's very easy to install. And if you mess it up, it's easy to repair rather than soldering. It takes a lot longer, and takes longer to repair also. But hopefully you don't mess this up, because it's gonna burn your stereo. So make sure you do it right. It's very simple. I mean, you just have to match all the colors together. That's pretty much it. Alright, so here we go. This is the final product. I've got a a box underneath the stereo. It's made of chloroplast, and it's held together by just tape, nothing else. And cut this part here. The top part is a little bit in, and everything else is a bit longer than the top. So that's how it fits in the matrix. By the way, the stereo I'm replacing is the it's got a 4.1 LCD screen, and it has a SD slot and a USB slot. So you can insert a USB drive in here too. And my SD card, it can reach up to 64 GB SD card. So that's what I got in here, and it can play video too. You can play MP4, AVI, many other video formats, and all for this unit I bought on eBay for only $36. Too good to be true, but I didn't believe it either. But I went ahead and bought it, and it's an excellent unit. So you can play video, audio, and FM radio. So let's switch here. We'll go to audio, and here go back to video and also FM. And it seems to be a very good unit. And I'm gonna do a review of this unit. I'm gonna put on the link below. You wanna see it. Alright folks, and that's pretty much it. It's straightforward to install, except that you just need to get the correct harness cable and the antenna adapter. But other than that, it's a pretty straightforward install. Alright, and that's it for now. Until next time, thanks for watching.